Welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. Let me just get this out of the way. My wife makes me wear this each and every birthday. I'm not asking for birthday wishes. It's her tradition. I told her I was doing live television. Monica, I love you. I wore it for you. We have a great show ahead for you. We're going to start with the Holiday Food Drive. The Ottawa Food Bank launched their Holiday Food Drive on November the 15th, and I'm joined by CEO Rachael Wilson of the Ottawa Food Bank. Rachel, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, and I promise not to sing happy birthday to you.
Much appreciated, Rachel. Well, let's talk about something much more important than my birthday, and that is the launch of the Holiday Food Drive for the Ottawa Food Bank. Tell us a little bit about it, because we're going to add some friendly competition to this as usual.
Absolutely. So the Holiday Food Drive takes places right across the city. We get community groups, churches, schools, businesses, all raising funds and food for the Ottawa Food Bank. It's really easy to do. You can set up online and we can get you some boxes and tools to do some fundraising in your offices and spaces. But we love to see people challenge each other, challenge their neighbors to try and raise as much food and funds for the Ottawa Food Bank.
Rachel, let's talk about monetary donations, because they go such a long way. They're so important to the Ottawa Food Bank. I imagine, like many Canadians, inflation has hit many individuals. Has that been the same case for the Ottawa Food Bank and the supplies that you're getting and receiving?
Yeah, we've seen our costs go up by about 15% over last year, and that's partly because of inflation. That's partly because of the number of people turning to a food bank right across the city. So we're definitely being hit hard by those costs as well. And it's not just the cost of food. We have 5 trucks that go out every single day that are filled with gas and keeping the lights on in our buildings. So many people are challenged, and the Ottawa Food Bank is challenged as well.
This has been, as I mentioned, such a difficult time for so many due to the pandemic, of course, just, making it more difficult for people. Have you seen a rise as far as the need goes here in the community?
Yeah, unfortunately, over the summer, we've seen a 17% increase in the number of people turning to a food bank. The Ottawa Food Bank has been doing home delivery since March of 2020, and we've seen an increase since May of 40%. So we know that more and more people are turning to an Ottawa Food Bank. But we also know that with CRB having just ended in October, November, December, which are already difficult months with the cold weather and the holidays upon us, we think these are going to be tougher times than even last year.
Well, we mentioned how important monetary donations are, but of course, products are very important as well. What are some of the biggest needs for the Ottawa Food Bank at this time of year?
We are always grateful for any gift that someone can give. So if you're thinking of making a donation of food, think about things that you can turn into a meal. So pasta sauce, canned meats. Peanut butter is also always in high demand. But if you choose to make a donation of money, just know that every dollar you give turns into about $5 worth of donated food. And we're able to purchase the fresh items and the most needed items in the community with your support.
You mentioned those trucks going out and those deliveries you have. We can't go through them all because you have so many partners and so many programs that you help through the food bank. Can you just share some of those programs and highlight some of them for us, Rachel?
Yeah, there's 112 different agencies and programs that we work with right across the city. They truly are the unsung heroes of this pandemic. They have just been incredible, helping every single day. They haven't closed down. They've still been working and have been essential workers during this whole time. So we have amazing partners like Rideau Rockcliffe and Parkdale Food Center. We have after-school programs, meal programs. So there's a huge variety. When you support the Ottawa Food Bank, you're supporting all 112 of these agencies.
Yeah, and you also mentioned some of those products. I mean, pastas and dried goods and things like that, non-perishable. But I think we should certainly mention as well that you do supply, frozen meats and vegetables and, seasonal vegetables. That's been a very, very big part of the Ottawa Food Bank, and of course the Ottawa Food Bank farm as well.
Yeah, about 50% of the food that we put out is fresh food. So that includes meat, vegetables, fruit that we grow at our farm. And during the rest of the year, we purchase those items as well. But it also includes milk and eggs, all of the really, unfortunately, costly items, but really nutritious and healthy items as well.
Do you get some of those meats and vegetables donated from grocery stores at different companies here in the area as well?
We certainly do. We have amazing partners with most of the grocery stores here in Ottawa. They will set aside items for us. We pick up every single day during the week from all of these amazing grocery store partners. They're incredibly committed and supportive of the Ottawa Food Bank.
We saw a little bit earlier some of those wonderful volunteers that come in to help at the Ottawa Food Bank. You were mentioning off camera that you're booked pretty solid during the holiday season, but come the new year, there are going to be spots available, and you have health and safety protocols put in place. Tell us a little bit about that, Rachel.
Yeah, we've had to reduce the number of people we can have in our warehouse for obvious reasons to allow for social distancing, but we've built some interesting plexiglass dividers so we keep people very safe while they're here at the Ottawa Food Bank. We are fully booked up until the end of December, but we really need volunteers in the new year. That's when we have all the food that we've received over the holiday season. It needs to be sorted, so if you're interested in volunteering, you can go onto our website at ottawafoodbank.ca and sign up for a volunteer shift there.
In a post-pandemic situation, where do you see the future going with the Ottawa Food Bank and the need in the community?
Unfortunately, the Ottawa Food Bank has been here for 37 years, and we imagine we will still be here for many years to come. We know that after the last recession in 2008, it took about 2 years for the numbers to hit their peak. So we're projecting that it's going to be a long-term, sustained increase in the number of people needing a food bank. So we're preparing for, the next 5 years, how we can continue to meet the increased demand, continue to provide that fresh, healthy, nutritious food to the people who need it the most in our city.
Rachel, thanks so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Don't forget, the ottawafoodbank.ca website is the best place to go to find out more information. And again, encourage you, your colleagues, family, and friends to make a little bit of a friendly competition this year. We'll be back with more after this.